The Society of the Jesuits established the first Cristo Rey school in Chicago in 1996 and formed the National Cristo Rey Network in 2003. Their influence helps to shape all aspects of school life at Cristo Rey Boston High. Back with our panel here, Father Jose Medina, principal at Cristo Rey Boston High. We've been talking about the work-study program and your efforts there. What about the academic program? Talk to me about that at your school.
The academic program is designed to take a student that is coming to us below grade level many times because they have not received or remediated part of the work that they needed in order to have a college preparatory education, and we prepare them in 4 years to be ready to apply to colleges and be successful there. The way in which we measure it is we want our kids to actually be able to take AP Calculus and AP English. We have over 50% of our senior class that are taking AP Calculus and AP English classes. We want our students to actually apply to 4-year colleges that are appropriate to the academic level that they have.
How many of your kids go on to 4-year colleges?
We want 100%, and of the past 2 years, we've sent 100% of our students to 4-year colleges.
100%?
Yes, and a rule of thumb is that it has to be 100% of our students to 4-year colleges with a financial aid package that they can afford. So a rule for all of our students is that no more than $5,000 in loans a year. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to afford the college education that we've prepared them for. So part of our college application process is to make sure that we find the right choice, not only academically, but also financially.
Sophia Ladner, so tell me, what are your plans? You're a senior. What are your plans after school? Have you started applying? Of course, you've applied to schools. What schools have you applied to?
I have applied to many top schools: Brown, NYU, Georgetown, Stonehill, BU. I tried to spread myself across the East Coast.
Wow, that's very impressive. You're waiting to hear? I'm
waiting to hear. My fingers crossed.
What are you hoping to do? What do you want to study?
I want to go into medicine. I'm going to do the pre-med track, but I also like liberal arts, so I'm hoping to study another language.
Mm-hmm. Things like that. How did this experience? What do you think about this experience of working in school, going to school, but working at the same time? Did you find it to be a useful experience?
Definitely useful. Me and a lot of my friends, because of our work-study experience, have realized the things that we want to do in life. Like, I realized that I never want to be an accountant.
After working at Fidelity?
After working at Fidelity. It's not my dream. Definitely, Cristo Rey has opened me up. I was able to take a course at Brown University the summer of my sophomore year, and it got me into medicine. So.
Now, Jeffrey, the income, you say this is exclusively for low-income students, is it not?
That's correct. When we started, I worked at the original Cristo Rey school in Chicago. So when we started Cristo Rey in Chicago, we had 20 employees and 160 kids. And we said, we've got to keep this model pure. We've got to keep it for people with limited resources. Otherwise, families with higher incomes are going to come in and try to come to our school and take advantage of this program. We felt, no, this should be a program only for families with limited incomes. So we serve 83% of our families at Cristo Rey qualify for the federal free reduced lunch program.
Where do you get your kids? Do they apply? Do you recruit?
Yeah. So here's what we do. The students have to apply. We go out and recruit kids from all over the city. 2/3 of our students here in Boston come from public schools, and 1/3 come from Catholic and sometimes private schools. And we go to all these schools. We talk about our work-study program. We talk about our experience, and then we make them tell us their financials. So every family has to give us their tax returns, and they have to give us their most recent pay stub, and we verify their income. If it's too high, they can't come to our school. We have a limit, which is 250% of the federal poverty level. That's who we serve. So that gives us primarily free reduced lunch students, low-income students, Title I students. That's our marketplace. We're 82% low-income here in Boston, and it's going to stay that way.
Father Medina, we were talking before. You were saying that the kids actually like the work-study part better than the academic part.
They do actually, and I think it has to do with the fact that when they go to work, they are in a place that is completely different from the neighborhood. It's completely different from the expectations they had before.
And what? How do colleges and employers respond to your students? What kind of, I guess, reaction do you get from them?
I think that the thing that characterizes our students the most is their sense of resiliency and their sense of they've tried things before in their life that were not easy or that were not common. They've gone to work when they were 14.
And how do you know that this model is, in your opinion, better than other models, or is as good as other models?
As an educator in other schools, what I've noticed, especially with our senior students, is that their maturity level is much higher. They have a much better sense of what life is for. They are more focused in the work that they do at school. I always like to tell this little joke that one day one of our seniors came and said that they couldn't handle this senior virus that you get in other schools, is that you don't do any work. For our kids is that they are doing more work than if they've ever done before.
Wow. I guess we're going to have to wrap it up here, but very, very quickly, are there any other schools like this in the Boston area that you know of?
I don't know. Well, there's a school in Lawrence. So there's two Cristo Rey schools in Massachusetts. One in Lawrence, run by the Sisters of Notre Dame, Dana Moore, and then our school here in Boston. So there's two in Massachusetts. Each school serves about 300 students. Our goal is to grow to 400 over the next several years. So.
Wow.
We're excited.
Okay, all right. Well, I have to congratulate you on your efforts. Well, 100% of students going on to four-year colleges, that's something to brag about. Jeffrey Thielman, Sophia Ladner, and Father Jose Medina, thank you all for coming in, and good luck with the school, and good luck with your college choices, and not being an accountant.